Hey there, welcome to the Luce Lemire channel. Welcome to your weekly guidance. Pick a card between 1, 2, and 3. And one of these should have the guidance for your highest good and the highest good of all for this upcoming week for you, whatever that means. Maybe more than one of them do. Or perhaps an entirely different weekly guidance video might have the guidance for you for your week. So that's always kind of fun. The timestamps ought to be in the description box below, so I hope that this serves you. We'll be starting with pile 1. Let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So this week your guidance is to not push things, to not force things, to not be too aggressive with anything. I feel like this doesn't feel like it's telling you to not move. It's just saying don't push against the current. Still try, make your, shoot your shot, as they say, but don't force things. So even with yourself and your own emotional abilities and psyche, I would say don't push things. There's a difference between obligations that you need to fulfill and obligations that you give yourself that aren't as real as you make them. So unless you have an obligation to someone that has been proven, sort of don't, why? Like, don't force yourself to do things or engaging things or say things that you have to really sort of convince yourself to or guilt trip yourself into. Do your duties. I'm not saying shuck on your duties, but this is more so like, I should probably, text this this is not a call for you to be a dick to people necessarily, if this is like a personal, interpersonal thing. It's more so for if you have a habit of, or if you feel like you need to push, or you feel like you need to create something, you need to push beyond what is not normal and what is acceptable. So you can still sort of say, okay, but are you sure? Are you really sure? Oh, you sure? That's it. Don't go like, okay, but this, leave it. Leave it alone. So yeah, this week, let go of control issues. Do your best to sit back a little bit, take your energy away from things that might be weighing you down. Not to ignore them, but to observe them and see if there's a way to meander around them or to tackle them in a different kind of way. This isn't a week to give up. That's not what this is. This is a week for you to take a bit of a step back and look at things and go, okay, so what is the path of least resistance here? What is something I can scale back a little bit with my energy, my time, my resources for another day or another moment? So whenever this moment arises for you this week, take a moment to let go of the control and see what happens. Okay? I wish you everything. Keep your light on and good luck. Hey, number 2. This week your guidance is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. This could be forgiving and learning about yourself, the guilt you might be feeling. Oh man, I should have this by now. I should have that by now. Oh man, I feel so terrible about this. With forgiving and learning, what I really love about this message that's hitting me now is, guilt, shame, all of those sort of spectrum of feelings are things that society today tells you it's not your fault, you were a victim or you didn't know any better. What I want to add to that is now you do, right? If you feel guilty about something, do something about it. Learn from your guilt. Learn from your shame. What's the thing you're embarrassed about? What's the thing that you might be feeling ashamed about? What's the thing you feel guilty about? Don't just go, oh, well, I wasn't the person for it. New age tells me I can forgive myself and love myself and walk away. No, bish. Learn from your shit. Learn from that stuff, because you don't want to continue making those decisions, following those patterns that allow you and enable you to continue living less than yourself. Guilt is a part of you that says you could have done better on this, or this could have turned out different. Learn from that. Don't look at it as a negative thing. Learn from that guilt. What didn't I do? Why didn't I do it? If the situation arose again, would I act differently? And really look at yourself and the situations and how you can meander and do better next time, or even do some damage control now with it. But damage control that really makes sense. So if it's you need to issue an apology to somebody, make it real and put in that effort to learn from your past mistakes, missteps, or whatever they were, and do better. So this week, do better for yourself. Learn from the things that hold you back. Learn from the things that have happened, and forgive yourself. Give yourself the grace to say, okay, I've souped up, I've leveled up, this is what happened, I feel terrible about it, I feel guilty about it, I feel ashamed, and I'm working on myself to make sure that this behavior does not continue, that this thing does not continue happening. This could be to other people, this could be to yourself especially, because when you do things to other people, you're also doing them to yourself. Not in the way that other people are us outward, no, but your own reputation with yourself has been scarred. Because now you know that you've done this thing to this other person, and your standard for yourself may have lowered. Or if something happened to you, or you did something to yourself, or you didn't do something for yourself that you said you would, your reputation with yourself has been lowered. So this week, focus on how you can release yourself from the shame and the guilt and the whatever, and do better. Figure out a plan on how you can move forward and do better. Because as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment by learning from what you have done or what you haven't done, or what's happened or what hasn't happened. If this pertains to other people and what they've done to you, it's going to be difficult to forgive them. But for others of you, it's going to be easy to forgive, because forgiving is very spiritual and very new age and very like, this is what you should do. But don't be a doormat. Learn from what they have done. Learn from what they're capable of. Learn from the experience you've had with this person or the situation, and move accordingly. Don't expect the same thing of them, because they have shown that they may not be able, willing, or wanting to do the thing or be the thing. And that may or may not be their fault. It could just be where they are. So learn from how another person may have affected you this week. I hope that helps. I always want to say in the name of Jesus Christ, like it's so weird, because that's how I do my prayers. So anyway, that's your reading number 2. I hope this served you. I'll see you in the comments. Have a good week. Jeez. Hey, number 3. Your card is give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So this week, that's pretty plain. Give your relationship a chance and work on your partnership. If something has been eluding you, a project, a mission, an actual relationship with somebody, a relationship with yourself even, an aspect of yourself, working on your health, working on your water drinking habits, working on being more a listener, working on being more receiving, working on whatever it is that you've been in relationship with, trying to improve, trying to, do. The focus this week is to focus on that in a loving way, in a soft way, in an affirmative way. There will always be slip-ups, there will always be mess-ups, but so long as you continue working towards something, that's the name of the game, really. That's how you grow. So this week, give your relationships a chance. If there is someone in your world that you are trying to mend things with, Give them a chance, and by that doesn't always mean action, and that doesn't always mean inaction. You may have to really work on gauging what is being called upon for this relationship to be given a chance. Given a chance sometimes means giving air. So giving a relationship a chance sometimes being a bulldozer and breaking that door down and saying, no, we are going to ... And sometimes working on a relationship with someone else is working on our relationship with ourselves and how we're triggered by that person or the lack of that person or people. So this week, give your relationship... I'm feeling breathe. Honestly, I'm feeling give your relationship a chance to breathe. So just being chill, but feeling good in that chill. If this is a relationship with, again, a business, an idea, a non-romantic thing, give it time, give it air, give it space. It's going to take time, so give it that, and give it a chance to do what it needs to do and be what it needs to be. So that's really sweet. If you are working towards something, it will come to you, just it's going to take some time to grow. That's why I'm feeling time with this give your relationship a chance. I'm feeling a lot of time. So I hope this served you. If so, please let me know in the comments how it hit, and I hope you have a wonderful week. If you would like a personal reading, the information is in the description box below, and I'll see you next time.